How's it going, guys? Jimmy here, and kind of just diving right into the whole vlogging thing, I guess. A lot of people do it on YouTube, and I figured I might as well just get in on all the fun that everyone's having. But my vlogs are all gaming related, gaming news, gaming updates, gaming rants, additions to my game collection. That's kind of what I'm going to do. Just a few things to get out of the way first. This is kind of an introduction video to the whole vlogging thing that I'm going to start doing. I'm going to record probably not every day that some people do. I don't know how you do that. I don't have a camera on, well, I guess I do have a camera on me at all times with my phone, but I'm just not going to do it every single day. Probably every other day, every couple days. I do want to get, probably 2 to 3 videos up per week, maybe 4. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how this takes off. But most of my videos are going to be gaming rants on certain gaming topics, whether it be, any gaming news that has just recently been announced, any, fishy business going on with some gaming companies or game stores, maybe. And you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that also, this is kind of like a log of my video game collection. Every a video series I'm going to have is games that I recently purchased, games I recently bought. I know a ton of people do it. I'm going to do it now. So yeah, I'm going to be with the cool kids, I guess. No, but I am going to do it. Just show you guys what I've been buying, let you guys know about the game, whether you should play it, whether you shouldn't. You see some gaming stuff behind me. Over on the shelf over here, got some posters behind me. I do have a decent amount of stuff. I'm a novice game collector. I really had the means to collect a whole lot of stuff throughout my life, and now I have a job where I can buy a lot of games now. So early on, I did have a fairly large collection of games. But unfortunately, the older I got, I didn't get a good paying job. I didn't have a job for a while. And to buy the new games coming out that I wanted to play, I actually had to sell or get rid of a lot of games. Unfortunately, I know a lot of gamers out there swear against that. They don't want to do that ever, and I don't want to do that ever, but I had to actually play the games. So, I guess this first video is just introduction, just to say that, and also to kind of go into the games that I've actually bought recently. So this will be the first episode of that too. Hooray! Yeah. Anyway, the first big thing I actually bought recently, because I actually now, like I said, have the money to buy it, and I've always wanted one, 3DS. Yeah, I know an XL is coming out. I don't really care for it. I wasn't a huge fan of the DSi XL when I first got my hands on that. Never had one, but did play around with one quite a bit. I don't really care for it. The small screens on the 3DS, if you don't have a 3DS, they don't bother me. They really don't. Oh, look. You can see my Batman poster. Yeah. Anyway, doesn't really bother me. So I just decided to go with this one. The XL is also going to be like $200. I got this for about 120. Good deal, I think, anyway. So I've always wanted one because I never actually owned a DS myself. So I have a lot of catching up to do on DS games. There are some 3D games I want to play, obviously, as well. But most of my games I'll be playing will probably be older DS games that I have wanted to play. So it's black. It's a nice color. Kind of wanted the new purple one. But this I actually got a really good deal on, and it's brand new condition. So it wasn't brand new out of the box, but I got a good deal on it, so that's why I picked it up. I'm kind of going after the cheap 3D games as of now, but when I first bought it, I did splurge a little bit on a game that I got for $30. It's Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D. Ashamed to say it, but I've never actually beat Ocarina of Time. That's a lot of people's favorite game ever. So this is pretty much my chance to catch up on it and play it. You want to see the back? Oh yeah. Having fun with it. It is pretty good, I must say. Kind of wish I would have played it back in the day when it was the shit. Um, yeah, it's good. 3D effects, meh. You know, controls I'm still getting used to because, like I said, I never have owned a DS, so that's all new to me. That's foreign to me. So, but yeah, having fun with it. If you don't have it, probably should pick it up. I think it's one of the must-have games for it. The only other 3D game I have, and the only reason I have it is because I got it for dirt cheap, and kind of building my 3D collection, or DS collection, I guess I should say. So, Splinter Cell. Man, I gotta get used to this camera thing. It's inverted, so. But Splinter Cell 3D. I'm actually a pretty big Splinter Cell fan myself, and that's pretty much the whole reason I got it. If you've seen any reviews on it, it hasn't been getting the greatest reviews. Kind of like a shitty port. It is Chaos Theory, a remake, for those who don't know. I loved Chaos Theory, so for that fact, the game's fucking awesome. The controls suck. There's no other way I can put it. I'm not a big fan of the controls. Some of you might like the controls, and if you do, you're going to find this game to be a lot of fun. I don't like the controls, so I'm probably not going to play much more of this game, but I am happy I have it just because, like I said, I am a Splinter Cell fan. So, although Splinter Cell Blacklight, I think it's going to be real shitty. Just opinion. Unpopular one. That's probably a rant video I can make, but I won't. I also have a Vita. So one of my recent purchases was a Videogame. Not many of them out there right now, but I did find this one. Mortal Kombat, actually still sealed. Have not opened it yet. Want to see the back? No, well, the giant glare is not going to let you. Pull it back, maybe? Nope. Okay. It's the complete edition. Has all the DLC characters. I think it... no, this one does not come with the movie. The console versions comes with the movie and the soundtrack. This one doesn't. I have this for my PS3 already, the complete edition. And some of you are like, well, why would you buy it for your Vita? It's more Mortal Kombat, and I got it for $10. Brand new, sealed, $10. No brainer. You know, I kind of want a bigger Vita collection and a bigger 3DS collection. So if I see any game that's either part of a good franchise or kind of tempting to play for $10, I'm going to buy it every time. So Mortal Kombat. If you have not played Mortal Kombat, you should. I'm not a big fighting game fan, but it was fucking awesome. Gory, violent, all the good things that everyone loves. So play it. If you have a Vita and not a PS3 or 360 or whatever, you owe it to yourself to play Mortal Kombat. And this is a great addition to get. So don't know if I'll open that one. Like I said, I have it on my PS3. So I guess if I feel like spilling blood on the go, I will. Moving on now to some PS3 games. I actually got 5 PS3 games here that I've recently picked up. Actually all these for cheap. I think the most expensive one was $20. So, first one, got it for $2.50. The Club. Have any of you played this game? Probably not. I think it sold like 4 copies. It's a good game though. I got it for, like I said, $2.50. Arcade third-person shooter, running through levels, trying to get the high score. For $2.50, whatever. I'll pretty much buy any game at $2.50. If you bought it at launch, you might have liked it, but you probably regret spending all that money on it. Came out, probably 4 years ago, maybe more. The next game, 3D Dot Game Heroes. Awesome game. I don't know if I should say more. No, if you play it and you're like, wow, this is total ripoff of Zelda. All the old school Zelda games, like A Link to the Past and whatnot. It is, but it does it fantastically. And it's so damn cute. I mean, come on. Look at that guy. Just look at him. You can't deny it now. You gotta play it. No, I mean, it's awesome. It's kind of like, kind of reminded me of like Legos the first time I played it, because you kill things and they burst into these little blocks. But it's a like I said, old school adventure RPG game, hard as hell, made by the From Software guys who made Demon's Souls, of course. Published by Atlas. There's some parody in there too. Pokes fun of a lot of games, including their own Demon's Souls. But yeah, it is actually a very difficult game. You will fail a bunch. It does not hold your hand. And a lot of times I've been playing this, I come to a point where I have no fucking clue where to go. And then I look up a walkthrough, unfortunately, online, and I had to do something that I probably never would have thought to do. So it's not for the weak-hearted, but if you're old school, RPG, action-adventure game fan, you're going to want to give this a try. Transformers War of Cybertron, been wanting to play this for a long time, finally got around to picking it up with the new one coming out in mere weeks. Also, by the way, the new demo for Fall of Cybertron is online, and you guys should totally play it. It fucking rocks. But this one is very good as well. Have not finished it yet, because I just got around to buying it. I'm in midway through the Decepticon story, as Decepticon and Autobot story, like every Transformer game ever made has. But it's awesome. It's very good. The voice work is fantastic. The graphics are pretty cool. The gunplay, the gameplay, the moving around, the transforming into vehicle form and whatnot, just is so awesome. The sound effects are amazing. Give this a shot if you like Transformers. I was a huge Transformers animated fan. I do like the movies. I don't care what anyone else says. Yeah, the story sucks. But they're entertaining movies. So I like them. And they're damn good Blu-ray movies on a big ass TV. So this game's awesome. WWE All-Stars. I was a huge wrestling fan when I was younger, not anymore because it sucks. And all the wrestling games suck. And I did have an itch to play a wrestling game. And I decided to go with this one because it's wacky, it's over the top, you know, arcade fighter. If you guys want to see the back, you can kind of see it. All the guys are big, bulky, kind of looks like a game you'd see in an arcade. It's awesome though, has combos. It's a more traditional fighting game than the stupid wrestling games that are out, like WWE 12 and whatnot. Although WWE 13 kind of looks okay, but it'll probably suck. I'm not a big enough wrestling fan to kind of play those ones. So this will probably be my only wrestling game for quite a while until they make WWE All-Stars 2, which is rumored to be in development, but it's also rumored to never whatever. Hopefully it comes out. The next game, Vanquish, with the price tag still on it, $14.99 at Kmart's. If you see this game for even $20, you need to pick it up and play it. It's from Platinum Games, who are terrific developers, absolutely terrific. Makers of Bayonetta. They are making Metal Gear Revengeance coming out early next year, which I'm really excited for, just because I'm a huge Metal Gear fan and a huge Platinum Games fan. So, but this is one of those games I had before and sold off because I needed to get some money for some more games coming out. So, but now I picked it up and I'm not getting rid of it. It is here to stay because it is an awesome game, and that's one of the games that I love buying new because I want the developer to get my money. And I usually do buy new. That's a completely different rant for another video that I'm sure I will cover. Used games versus new games, whatnot. I actually work in an environment that sells used games. So, and if you can tell by the posters behind me, maybe you can tell. I'll move this way. You might be able to tell where I work. Doesn't mean I won't rant about it. But, yeah, so. Yeah, this was my first video vlog about gaming and gaming pickups, what I picked up, what I bought recently. I might start what I've been playing recently, but I tend to stick with like 1 or 2 games at a time. I don't really play I don't try to shove a whole lot of things on my plate. Now, when I buy a new game, I like to play a little bit of it, just, but as far as like really delving into a game, I only have like 1 or 2 games at most on my plate. So, but yeah, I mean, if you guys are watching this and you like it, obviously like the video, subscribe to my channel because you're going to get a lot more of these. If you notice on my channel, I also used to do gameplay videos. I don't do that right now. My HD PVR is not hooked up. Just became a pain in the ass to edit the videos, to render the videos, to upload the videos, and I just didn't care to do it anymore. I might though, maybe, again sometime, but I think this vlogging thing is a lot easier. So over the, if you subscribe to my channel, you will definitely see my video game collection grow, as I will constantly buy games, and I kind of want to log it, and you guys are here to witness it. Like I said, I will also rant about a lot of things. I do have a rant coming up, what I'm thinking about doing about, used games versus new games, DLC is a big one. Any gaming news that comes out that I'm just like, what? I will probably go ahead and rant about that too. And I have a glare on my glasses that's going to get really annoying. But that's what happens when you wear glasses. So hopefully that doesn't annoy you guys like it is me. yeah. But yeah, this was video 1, vlog 1, entry 1, episode 1, whatever you want to call it. Like the video, guys. Subscribe to my channel. If you have questions, please comment. And that's another thing. If you guys want me to talk about something specific, leave it in the comment box below the video, and I will talk about it. But expect a couple videos, from me per week. I want to do one every other day. We'll see how it goes. So, thanks for watching, guys.